Wednesday, July 28th energy mantra for today. Before I actually get into the energy mantra for today, this was actually inspired by a client yesterday, this energy mantra. And so today's energy mantra is I live in a divine universe. I live in a divine, loving universe that always guides me to success. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. Again, today's energy mantra is I live in a divine, loving universe that always leads me to success. And so today's energy mantra is this beautiful reminder for all of us that we do live in a loving universe where we have infinite pathways to finding success, to finding joy, to finding love, to finding happiness. We have those if we're willing to take them. I think all too often what happens is that we, get to a door, whatever that door may be, and we're sitting there and we're knocking at it. And it begins to open just a crack, and we think, oh my gosh, this is it. This is the one thing I've been waiting for. And then maybe that door closes, or that window, or that pathway. And we think, oh my gosh, I'm a failure. I did something wrong. I'm not good enough. I'm unworthy. All of these thoughts and beliefs start to come up, and they're not true. Because the universe, I always have taken, if something doesn't work out, then God's rejection is always for my protection. That's how I like to look at it. And so with that, we have to remember that if a door closes, let's be willing to, instead of being like, oh my gosh, I've gone down the wrong path, or I did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. Didn't do anything wrong. You merely took a pathway that maybe wasn't going to fulfill you, that wasn't going to bring you the fullest, happiest, most successful, aspect. And that's okay. So the door was closed, the window was closed, but we have to know that the divine is always going to open a new one, that it's always going to be there, that the door to infinite possibilities for joy and happiness are always there. We have to be willing to let go of what we think and what we think we know. We have to be willing to let go of how it should be, how it could be, how it would be. Because when we sit in the should have, could have, and would have, what are we sitting in? We're sitting in the past, or we're sitting in the future. That's not where guidance comes in. And that's something I talk about in my 8 weeks of guidance course, is guidance is now. That's when guidance is. Guidance is not about, oh, let me go to the tarot, or let me go to the oracle, or let me go and tune in so I can know what's going to happen next. We get guidance to lead us along the path each step of the way. When we try to project into the future, we're stepping out of the now moment, and we're trying to step into something that has yet to occur as of yet. So we simply stay here, we stay now, and we follow the guidance of here, of now. We don't follow the guidance of what should be, what could be, what would be. We follow the guidance of, okay, what is right now? And we have to realize that the universe is always going to, you could say the universe, you could say God, you could say your angels, your guides, divine love, divine compassion, is always going to lead you where you need to be. Now there's that old adage that says you can't lead a horse, or you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And this is how the divine kind of treats us. And it says, okay, let's go, let's walk along here. And let's say you're like, I don't want to go any further. The divine says, okay, look, there's another pathway. Well, you might say, well, that one's a little too brambly. It says, that's okay. There's another pathway over here. Oh, well, that one's too sandy. That's okay. There's another pathway over here. That pathway looks too hot. That's okay, the divine says. There's another pathway right there. Well, that one looks too cold. Oh, there's another pathway. And it's going to lead you to these infinite pathways to get you to your happiness. But it can only take you where you're willing to go. It cannot take you where you are not willing to be. So if you say, I don't want to walk to the water anymore, the divine says, okay, I'll wait with you. And then, maybe you look at the divine, you're like, God, I'm thirsty. And the divine says, oh, wonderful. I'm so glad you said that. You know what? There's this great pathway that's right over here that's going to lead you right to that water. Let's get going. And it leads you, guides you, leads you there, compassionately, lovingly. No matter if you've been sitting in the same spot for a minute or for 100 years, it doesn't care. It's going to lead you because it loves you, because it wants nothing more than your happiness. It wants nothing more than your success. That's all that it wants. A lot of times, I think what happens is we don't think we're worthy of that happiness and success. And I think the other thing that tends to happen is going back to that, I have a plan. I know what should happen. I know how it should happen. And when we get into that, when we start to have an agenda of, well, this is how I think my life should go, this is my plan for my life, we have to remember we have a very limited view. Like we can't see everything where the divine can. And so we have to be willing to let go of this is how my life should be and allow ourselves to really step into be led where we need to be. And so with that, like I told you all yesterday, I have an event coming up on August the 7th with my friend Deborah Bowen. It's called Affirm the Future. And I actually have the link for Affirm the Future ready to go. And all you have to do is just click on the link. You can click on the register now, and it's all free. So you're not only going to get to come to our free masterclass that's going to be on Zoom, you also get access to the Claim Your Peace Now 5-day mini challenge. That's also free. So you're getting free 5-day mini challenge. Which includes asking questions, includes a forum for you if you choose to use it. And then you also get access to August 7th's Zoom class for free, all of it for free. It's our gift to you because both Debbie and myself, we want to always make sure that our clients are getting that 5-star experience, regardless if you pay us $1,000 or if you come free. We always want to make sure that you're getting that 5-star experience. And so, if you're not familiar with Deborah Bowen, you can actually go find her. She's the Inner Queen coach, and she actually has her own 5-day affirmation challenge. So if you're interested in her challenge, you can go find her, the Inner Queen coach, or you can just look her up under Deborah Bowen. And so that's what we are doing. I'm super excited about it. I can't wait to get on the Zoom call with you guys and, interact. Doing this is wonderful. I love to do it. That's why I do it on a daily basis. But I also love being able to chat with you like in real time and not just, okay, hold on, let me get super close to the screen here and read the comments, but really have a dialogue and an interaction with you. And that's what both Debbie and I are super excited about for our masterclass, Affirm the Future. So it's all free. The link will be in 10 a.m.'s post for today, which is the write-up of the energy mantra. So it'll be there. And then it also is going to come back at 1 p.m. so that you can also see that. So be aware, 10 a.m. or 1 p.m. is going to be your opportunities to find those links. So for today, I want to give you the invitation of allowing yourself to let go of what you think should be, how it should be, how it would be, and simply become present with what is, knowing that, and even affirming to yourself that you live in a loving universe that wants nothing but the best for you. You don't have to know how to get there. You don't have to know when to get there. You just have to follow the guidance in the now moment. That's all that you have to do. Nothing more than that. So be willing to maybe affirm to yourself, everything's always working out for me because the universe loves me. How beautiful would that be if you could wake up and be like, how is the universe going to support me today? Like, what would that look like for you? Just think about that. If I woke up and just asked, how is the universe going to support me today? How would that look? How would your life be different? How would you act differently knowing that the universe is going to be there to support you every second of the day? Because why? Everything's always working out for you. Why is everything always working out for you? Because of what you are, which is love. So I thank you for joining me. I thank you for being here. And I will see you all tomorrow. And I hope to be seeing you all on August the 7th as well for our masterclass, Affirm the Future.